Okay, let's see. Today is Monday, March 24th, 2014, and I'm walking around here in our office room upstairs here in the house. This is the middle room. It's the room we use as an office. I have a lot of my drafting drawings and mechanical drawings of houses and floor plans and buildings up on these bulletin boards. We have a lot of our binders and files over here, got more over here, and then on this opposite wall I've got another set of bulletin boards with more drawings, and I've got a little bit of furniture over here, and over there in what used to be the center hallway I've built in a bookcase, and this is all the books that Eddie and I both own together. There's about 450 books in this former closet, which has been converted into a bookcase. And so, anyway, this is the middle of the house. Last week, I pulled up the linoleum first on this half and then on that half, and so what's left behind is a residue of adhesive, and it looks like old crackled black paint, and eventually it'll have to come off or something. We'll have to do something about this. But after I did that, when this room was pretty much empty, I decided to take down a big part of the ceiling, because especially over here there was damage. The ceiling board itself was falling down in pieces. And so I decided, well, I'm just going to take the rest of it down and see what's up here. And so what we have is we've got these rafters, or these are ceiling joists on 24-inch centers. So every 2 feet there's a joist. And then up beyond that, let's see if I can see what the lighting is. Yeah, and there's the rafters going up just under the roof. And there's the roof. And what we had over here was, you can see up in the rafters, you can see horizontal boards that make up the roof. And right here, there were 2 holes in the roof. And so Eddie found this piece of sheet metal, and I took it downstairs to the shop and I cut it just so that it would fit just in between these 2 rafters. And so what it does, I've tacked it in with 2 nails, and so what it does is when it rains now, it basically guides the rainwater outside. But before I made that, that's a temporary repair. Before I did that, we were getting rain inside here, and that's why there was all this damage, not only to the wall but also to the ceiling. But eventually we're going to be taking everything out and do a real remodeling of this house. So let's see. So that's the office. Now today, I've been up in the attic, and this here, this is the collapsing stepladder stairway that goes up into the attic. And this is about the same condition that the ceiling in here was in. And we would like to basically take all the ceiling board off of all the rooms up here in the upstairs, and we would like the attic to just be open. And we're going to remove these boards. We're just going to leave the ceiling joists and the rafters and the roof in place. We're going to paint it white, and it's going to be open. But as you can see, most of the ceilings in this house look like this. They're pretty ragged, and they have this one really suffered from the fire damage. And so if let's see, I'm going to grab onto the bar. I don't know if we'll be able to see very much up here in the attic. It's pretty dark up here. But let's see. I've been up here this morning. I've been taking apart the old ductwork of this really large and monstrous old air conditioning system. Now, we can see. Can we see down here? Yeah. This is the room we were just in. Just in down here. Yeah, there's the table of our office. And so what we have up here across these joists, we have these large like 1x8 boards, that someone installed up here, basically, so they could crawl around in the attic. But you can see this system. This is the old air conditioning system, and it's pretty. For such a small house, it's really large. We suspect it's old. I'm guessing this was probably installed like 1958, 59, maybe 1960. And and here I've removed a lot of the insulation. And here's a part where I have to remove the insulation, and then basically what I have to do is I have to take these ducts apart. They're held together with these tiny little screws. I have a few over here. This duct went over here and connected up to that duct, and then there was another piece that went over here. And it was, so I've got 3 big pieces downstairs behind me. And there's Tiger Kitty. Hi, Tiger Kitty. She likes to look at what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to get back to doing more of this. And I'll do a video later on further progress.